Alright guys, 2016 has come to an end. I started metal detecting in February. I've not been doing that all, for very long. I'm mainly a jewelry hunter. I go to modern day parks and schools. So let's start off with the 14 silver rings I dug this year. Some of these are really, really nice, like the blue topaz or the hematite stone over there. They got the little ruby and the little blue topaz aquamarine looking ring. Some really nice silver rings there. And then I believe I dug 3 silver necklaces this year. This one's just a straight plain necklace, and you guys have seen some of this stuff in the videos. This was that really cool silver bell necklace. And then this ice cream cone with little birthstones on it. Found that at an elementary school playground. I dug 3 silver earrings. This one's really cool. It's got opal in it, and then it also has onyx too, which is pretty sweet. This is just a crushed silver little wire earring basically, and this is a cool dream catcher earring. And I dug all of these pendants and pins. You've probably seen some of these. There's the cool locket and that awesome looking brooch, this little leaf and butterfly, Irish claw dog, another butterfly, peace symbol, I love mom, little heart, and then of course the little big sister. So that's kind of cool. I dug this huge, massive stainless steel. Well, can't say it was dig. It's a surface find under a bleacher, but it's not precious metal, but it is a still pretty cool necklace. You can probably sell that for 20 bucks all day long. Anywho, 3 bracelets. These are really nice. This is a pretty cool bracelet here. It's got some age to it. It's got that tarnish antiqued. This is an Italian silver bracelet that I dug. It sounded like a beer can, so sometimes when you think something's going to be a beer can, it could be a big silver bracelet like that. Or like this. Tiffany & Co. That rang up like a beer can. That's super nice. Okay, now, I forgot something over here. Okay, now let's go on to the gold here. Alright, I got a gold earring with a bunch of little tiny diamonds in it. You can see one of them actually fell out. Another gold earring with, I don't know, maybe it's not a diamond. Maybe some kind of topaz or quartz or something. Anywho, this is really cool. A gold soccer ball, 14 karat gold. I really like that. That's a really neat pendant to hang on a necklace or something for those soccer lovers. Then I got this really cool christening bracelet or baptismal bracelet. A little 14 karat gold. It's baby. I mean, you probably can't be more than 2 years old to wear this thing. It's that tiny. And then there's that really big 9-gram 14 karat white gold wedding band. It's got some heft to it. And then the most beautiful piece of jewelry I dug all year was this 14 karat gold bracelet. It has these cool elephants. Now the elephants, if you notice, are white gold, yellow gold, and rose gold. And they have little rubies for eyes. These links are also white gold. So that's about it for the jewelry. Let's whip out the very few coins I did dig this year. Alright guys, this is a sad coin count for a lot of you who have been detecting for a while. Once again, I hunt modern parks and schools, so the fact that I found any coins that are old is rather remarkable. Let's start off, of course, with the 2 Mercury Dimes I dug this year in the same park, 1942, both of them. Also the same park. I probably should have hunted this park in the very beginning. My first 1800s club, an 1898 and 1891 Indian head penny, and these are really good condition. Look at the back of these things. That is incredible for being in the ground for 100 years or however long. I did get a quarter this year. 1943 is okay condition. Not too bad. I got a really nice buffalo. It has the date. See it? 1926, and look at the detail on this buffalo on the back. Wow. If that still had the original plating on it, that would be a beautiful coin. And then of course you guys saw this one. Ha! Whew, that one was definitely the coin of the year for me. Beautiful 1923 piece dollar. So I dug dozens and dozens of wheat pennies. I don't really want to include those in my coin count. I did just get back from the Coin Star and ended up with about 250 bucks in clad coins this year. So what I'm going to do next year, I guess this year, because since technically this is 2017, I'm going to work on getting more of these and less of the jewelry. I'm going to try working on some old permissions and stuff instead of going to 1980s and 90s parks. So, Alright guys, we'll be back in a little bit, show you something else cool. Alright guys, I dug very few relic-vintage things this year. Once again, modern day parks and schools. Every once in a while I get out some old land. This is that pewter rabbit that I dug. Now it has an interesting, what looks to be either just the name of the company or something in there, or it looks like one of those wax seals. You know, you seal an envelope with some hot wax and there leaves the emblem. Unfortunately, the only thing I can make out in there is the word pewter up on the edges. Do not know if those are initials or whatever on the inside. This is a 1941 Civil Air Patrol. It's a tiny, tiny little pin. That's pretty cool. I did get on a very small, I believe to be a shoe buckle, a very, like for a child. Some older style buckles that were steel. Buckle here. This is like a little skeleton looking key or handcuff key. Got, of course, a Boy Scout handkerchief slide. This is probably going to be tough to see. It's a specialist insignia pin, I believe. What's left of it, at least. Little suspender clasp. This is really neat. It sees it. See the Roman numerals 1 through 12 going around it? It's copper. It was deep. I'm guessing a piece of a watch. The watch face or something, but I'm not 100% sure. I did dig a really cool looking Tootsie toy truck in 2016. All 4 tires are on there. Really nice looking truck. I got hold of a 1861-1865 3-ring mini ball from the Civil War. That's 58 caliber, 500 grain. That's a really nice one. I really cleaned it up. I didn't know it's not supposed to be as clean as I got it. This is a smaller one. It's a 2-ring, not Civil War. I believe it's just a musket fire. Still kind of an older bullet. And then I got this thing. This pops out of the ground, okay? And I don't know what it is. I flip it over. It's all covered in mud, so I start cleaning it out. Well, on the inside was a little clip like this with all this mother of pearl. I think this was an old mother of pearl, like a money clip or maybe some kind of, I don't know, the mother of pearl would have been on the inside of it and this would have been the outside. Little confused on it, so, but there's my interesting relics. You know, I know it's not a whole heck of a lot compared to some of you guys who can fill 5-gallon buckets with Civil War mini balls, but you know, it's pretty cool for just digging around in some local areas. Alright, we'll see what else I can drum up. Alright guys, this is the junk. This is all the junk jewelry, and look at all the rings that I dug this year that were all fake. Some of these were real heartbreakers. Look at those 3. Those would get you almost every time. Some of these were really obvious though, but I don't even know how many's there. I'm not going to count. That's a whole lot of junk rings. A couple bracelet looking thingies. These are all like the pendants and whatnot. You see a lot of owls in there. I'm not sure what that's all about. These are all looking pendants. Got a handful of bracelets in there, little necklaces maybe. And then just a whole bunch of whatnots and weird, just who knows sort of stuff. You know, some watch pieces of watch. Here's all the earrings. Quite a little selection of earrings I dug this year. For those button folks, this is everything from 1920s, 30s up till probably last week. I mean, these buttons are just a mix of everything. Some of them are pretty cool, some of them are just stupid, but you know, they're buttons. So this was all the junk jewelry, buttons, whatnots that can't really classify as anything. Like, okay, the gun from Clue. Not really a relic, not jewelry, so just, you know, a little bit of everything, guys. So that was my 2016 year. I started in February, so I'm hoping this year is going to be much better. Appreciate you guys watching, and you guys, good hunt.